Yo, what's up everyone, X1A7X back again for another collection video. This one's for my Super Nintendo collection. I have two SNESs and two NESs. I forgot to include that in the NES collection, but also I've had Earthbound in my collection before. It's not really a good game to me actually. In my opinion, it's not really a good game. I bought it for like 60 bucks or 70 bucks. And I sold it for 150. I know where to buy another Earthbound that I know it's there because no one's gonna buy a copy of Earthbound for 60 or 70 bucks in the store retail price, especially in my um, area because everyone's kind of greedy and stuff or whatever. Um, I'm planning on getting the top loader and SNES Junior or the SNES 2 actually. I know where to get the SNES 2 for 40 bucks. I have to try to find a place for the top loader. Once I get money, I'm gonna buy both of them. But yeah, let me get with the not the pickup, the collection video. I have two sealed games actually, right here. This one's not so good, but Super Tennis. As you can see, it's brand new, still sealed. It has a vertical slash horizontal seal. I'm not sure what to call it. I'm just gonna call it horizontal seal because it's easier. And the way you tell it's legit is to check if it's made in Japan, which is this one doesn't have it, but I know this one's legit because it has the air bubbles or air holes or breather holes, whatever you want to call them. Let me just find the right sunlight, and there we go, or light. But you can tell there's like small holes in the plastic, which means it's legitimate. All right, so there we go. That one cost me like $3.75 from the flea market. This one's and for this one, everyone's gonna crap the pants. It's a fighter game. Everyone probably already knows I have this game, but yeah. Killer Instinct, brand new, still sealed. Obviously, from the seal right there. This one says made in Japan. And has the holes right there. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, so it's on the right of the light. So yeah, this one's brand new, still sealed. Bought this in Craigslist transaction, or no, actually just Craigslist or whatever. Bought that for 20 bucks. Casino Kid 2 for 20 bucks, and Wacky Racer for 20 bucks, or all three together for 60 bucks, which is a pretty good pickup. I did that in 2011, I think. So let me get started with my main collection, my playable games. You probably saw the first one already, but Donkey Kong Country 2, I bought this for 50 bucks, I believe. I'm gonna give short descriptions, not that much. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Got that on Craigslist / eBay transaction because we went to. I looked at it on Craigslist and we went to eBay because it's easier and more safer. So yeah, I forgot the price that I paid for it, but I got like a lot of games from that ad actually, or the same person. So yeah, Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3 actually. Sorry about that. Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Bought that on Craigslist, 10 bucks, with the assorted games, kind of crappy games-ish. Well, in my opinion, for 40 bucks, or that one actually cost 10 bucks. You just got Super Street Fighter or Street Fighter 2, and then yeah, enough of my blabber. Sorry about that. Super Mario Kart. Thanks for giving me this game, Ian. He actually helped me out with this game. I didn't have it at the time, and he let me have it. So thanks a lot, Ian. I really appreciate it. Super Mario World, I got this in the eBay / Craigslist transaction or whatever. TMNT Turtles in Time, bought this for my friend for $1. Not the Ian guy, but my Ian friend. But someone else that I used to live with across the street. Well, not with, but he used to live across the street from me. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, or just call it Yoshi's Island. This one I actually grew up with. My grandpa bought me a SNES 2 or SNES Junior. For Christmas a long time ago, like when I was 8 or 10. But he bought it for me and my brother. So yeah, this one's a cherished memory, or childhood memory game or whatever. Battletoads Double Dragon, bought this for 5 bucks at a game store. Super Castlevania 4, bought that for 20 bucks at the flea market. Paid pretty much retail, which is a ripoff. Secret of Evermore, paid 5 bucks, and you can tell it's kind of faded. Well, the back isn't anymore, but well, at least I don't think so. I think I changed out the back, but yeah. And so I'm using VGA quality instead of HD because HD takes forever to render. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, bought that for 20 bucks, or I think I traded something for it from the video game store. Super Mario All Stars, I bought this on eBay with the manual for 25 bucks. It's a pretty good condition. It's like new. Super Metroid, I got this from the Craigslist / eBay transaction, which I forget the price, but it came with this dust cover. Kirby Superstar, I bought this from Craigslist for 10 bucks and $5 for gas, so that was a pretty good pickup without the dust cover though. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the 7 Stars, bought some eBay actually for 35 bucks a long time ago. This one's kind of pretty much new, except for the, yeah, you can tell already. Breath of Fire 2, bought this on Craigslist actually for, actually I didn't buy it, I actually traded Skyrim and Battlefield 3 limited edition for that. And I know I'm taking already a long time, sorry guys. Final Fight Guy, got this from one of my small mate friends. Was helping him out, working on games, like taking them apart, fixing them. Fixing Xbox 360s, PS3s, and whatnot. So that was pretty good. I guess let me have it. So if he ever watches this video, I really doubt he'll ever watch a video of mine or ever find me online. But thanks for letting me have that game, man. And my throat is kind of closing up. Super Famicom actually, but still Super Nintendo because mine is modded. If you want proof, click here. Alright, was Final Fantasy IV, which is the sequel to Final Fantasy III in Japan, which is 6 here in the US. So this would pretty much be Final Fantasy VII, or whatever. Well, yeah. Final Fight 2, bought that from Craigslist, eBay actually, for 6 bucks. 2 for the game and 4 for shipping. This one I bought, I believe, for the same price, but that was like 2 different years apart. Super Mario All Stars book, manual booklet, whatever. Final Fantasy IV. This one's in Japanese. Super Scope 6. The manual for the gun, which I just got. Well, actually, the game. That's for the game. This one's for the gun or rocket launcher, or bazooka, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I've got another box here. Look at all those games. I'm not gonna show you until now, but Pilot Wings, bought that for 5 bucks on Craigslist. Mortal Kombat 2, bought that from I think the Swami or something, flea market, whatever. Don't remember the price. And thanks for letting me have this other game in Star Fox, which has the FX chip inside built in, obviously built in. So you can see there's the difference. But yeah, Earthworm Jim 2, I think I bought this from flea market, or maybe my friend for a couple of bucks, I'm not sure. Mech Warrior got in a trade. Actually a lot of essential games, or various games actually, is the same, for 40 bucks, which I felt ripped off afterwards. This is another one, Wario's Woods. One Saber, bought this from my friend for $1, not Ian, but the other one. ActRaiser 2, I bought this in a kind of a lot, but in a video game store, or 3 for 18. Illusion of God, I bought this for 5 bucks at the flea market. Same person that owned the video game store for that one. Lethal Enforcers, I bought this from a different video game store for 5 bucks. Samurai Showdown, I bought this from the same video game store that I just talked about right now for 5 bucks. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, bought this from my friend for $1, not Ian. Ultima the Black Gate, bought that from the other video game store. Oh no, actually this video game store right here, the one that has Earthbound, just sitting there, lonely, without me. I'm just playing. They also have a lot of rare games. I have Chrono Trigger and stuff. Just pretty much every rare game. Gradius 3, bought that from this video game store for 5 bucks. And The Legend of Zelda, I actually did get from that store actually too. Mortal Kombat 3, I bought that from I think Craigslist or something. Not Craigslist, maybe the flea market for 8 bucks, I believe. Biometal, I bought it for $5 with the Game Boy and Pilot Wings, but it was just $5. Super R-Type, I bought that from this video game store for $5. UN Squadron, bought it from this video game store. As you can see, I have better games. Mega Man X, I bought that from the flea market. I believe it was $5 or $8. But from my friend, actually. F-Zero, I think, I got that in a trade or someone sold it to me, I forgot. But I believe I bought that from this Craigslist / eBay transaction. I actually forgot. Razor I got from this video game store. Mortal Kombat, I bought from my flea market from my friend for $8 before I started kind of being like the worker or whatever. The Lion King, I bought that from let's see here, I think Craigslist. Keep on saying Craigslist. I meant the flea market for $5. This one's actually another childhood game for me, because when I was in Mexico on vacation, my grandpa bought that for me when Super Nintendo was still like going, and N64 wasn't out yet, I think, or somewhere around there. I'm not really sure for that, but yeah, that was probably before I got my N64. But Final Fantasy, Mystic Quest, bought that for $5 from this video game store. Zombies in My Neighbors, bought this for $5 from this video game store. So that's another piece of my collection. It's not even complete yet. I don't want to move because I can feel my knees and stuff, the blood or whatever. But I'm not gonna move real quick. But Family Feud, bought this from the guy that sold 40. So I'm gonna say 40 every time I pick up. Pretty much the rest of these games are 40. So $40 for a lot. So Desert Strike, Return to the Gulf, 40. Tiny Toons Adventures Buster Busters, 40. Sounds weird to say. Just to say baseball, this guy's last name is weird. It's oh no, actually Frank Thomas Big Hurt for baseball. I thought it was Hewins or something. It was kind of weird. Ren and Stimpy, the Ren and Stimpy Show, Idiots, Madden 97. Also, these, pretty much the rest of these are 40, so 40 for the lot, which I just said already. Roadrunners, Death Valley Rally, Sun Race FX, which has the FX chip, and has those extra pins. Donkey Kong Country 1, that was actually going on eBay for right now, for sale. And it's already up there, it's almost up, the time is almost up, I believe it's probably already sold. Super NES Super Scope 6, bought that in the lot. NHL 95, got that in the 40. Super Black Bass, got that in the 40. X Zone, the 40. I think this one, Phalanx. This one's a funny name. PHALANX. Business 17 actually told me this was actually a shooter game, which you can barely tell from the picture. There's a redneck with a banjo and his dog, which I thought it was Moonshine or something. And these are my last games, which I just sold. And actually, Donkey Kong Country is not in my collection anymore. These ones are pretty much working, so. Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Troy Aikman Football. Williams Arcade Greatest Hits, and Batman Returns. These all sold on eBay. I think for like $6. No, actually not $6, like $8 for all of them. Well, that's my collection video. Those ones did not count the last couple of ones. So thanks for watching my video, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and please share your Super Nintendo and NES and soon to be N64 collection. So thanks for watching, guys. Later.